Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are making vegan green bean casserole. This recipe is a crowd favorite. We've made it for the past 3 years at Thanksgiving. To start with, chop up your garlic and your shallot and set aside. All of the ingredients will be listed down below, included with the recipe that I'm using for this. Now, my husband and I are vegan. We have been for 3.5 years now. We make this recipe for our family at Thanksgiving, and nobody else in our family is vegan, and they request this every year. They absolutely love this recipe. Now I am chopping up the mushrooms, and I kept them pretty large. I like to have a little more of the texture in the casserole, but you can chop them up as small or as large as you'd like. Next, make sure to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit so you are ready to bake the casserole when it is assembled. To a pot of boiling water, I am adding some frozen green beans. You can use fresh if you'd like, but frozen was just easier for me this time, and usually it's cheaper. Just pour it on in there. This only boils for about 5 minutes because you don't want them to get too soft. You want them to still have a little bit of crunch. And I definitely took them out and drained them and then rinsed them in cold water and put them in ice water so that they stopped cooking. And next, in an oven-safe pan, I added some earth balance butter over medium-high heat. Once that was all melted down, we added the garlic and the shallots and sauteed those until they were golden brown and very fragrant. This part is always my favorite because it smells amazing. Season with salt and pepper, and then we added the mushrooms. Once the mushrooms are in, you season with salt and pepper again and cook for about 3 to 4 more minutes until they're all lightly browned. You'll see here that they kind of cook down. I never used to be a fan of mushrooms, but these are seriously delicious. The more recipes you try with them, I think the better that they get. Next, you take the 2 tablespoons of flour and sprinkle it on top of all of the mushrooms. This is going to help bind the sauce together. Stir it around until it's well incorporated, only for about a minute. Then add your vegetable stock. I use low sodium vegetable bouillon. Next, add your almond milk. I used rice milk for this recipe, but any non-dairy milk will do just fine. Choose your favorite. More salt and pepper. Honestly, I think I added too much salt to this one. I got excited at each step. So at this point, you want to cook it for, it says, I believe, 5 to 7 minutes in the recipe. I had to cook it for probably 10 to 15 to get it to really simmer down and not be so liquidy. You can always add more flour if you need to, and if you've added too much flour, add more veggie stock or rice milk. So at this point, I took it off the heat and I am mixing in the crispy fried onions, which is my favorite part. And I took the green beans that had been sitting in ice water. You can see the little ice cube that I pulled out there. Once those are all in, I mix it all together until well incorporated and the sauce is all over everything. Once it's well mixed, we are going to add more crispy onions on top, and this part is going to get golden brown in the oven and it's going to be absolutely delicious. So just pop it into your oven like so. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Honestly, the 15 minutes is where I do the dishes from everything else that was done. But with the magic of editing, it is done, and now we are going to take it out of the oven. Look how magically golden brown that is on top. Ugh, you guys, I already ate all of this, but I want to go make another one so that I can eat more. I cannot wait for Thanksgiving. All right, and here is the end result, you guys. Look at how crispy and delicious that is on top. Ugh. There we go, let's serve it up. This is a side dish for Thanksgiving. I hope that you try this recipe, and please let me know down in the comments if you do. It is sure to be a family favorite. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.